What's going on? It's Audrey here with CBCAnetwork.com. Welcome back to another Business Funding Made Easy weekly live stream. If you are new to the channel, on this channel we help entrepreneurs and business owners get access to personal and business funding using our simple 5-step process. Okay? This process has helped me and other students of mine and clients get over $50,000 to $100,000 in business funding for their businesses. So welcome, guys. We appreciate you. Make sure you hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. It's the cost of admission for this free live stream. It costs you nothing to hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you like this content, if you're looking to get funding for your business, you're looking for more ways and strategies to get funding, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you tap into our weekly live streams every week at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, family, let's get to it, man. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys are out here crushing it, getting funding, getting your personal credit structured, getting your business credit profile structured. So hopefully you guys are out here crushing it, man. As you guys come in, definitely make sure you tap in and let me know exactly what city, what state you're tapping in from. And also, we're going to start doing this, man. When you guys come on the live streams, let us know how much funding you've obtained thus far, right? Whether through our channel, through your own blood, sweat, and tears. Just let us know where you are in your journey. How much funding have you obtained thus far? Business or personal, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to, make sure we understand where our audience is, where you guys are on your business funding journey so that we can bring you more exclusive content and more content to help you along your journey. All right, family. So make sure you type in how much funding you have and how much funding you're looking to get. All right. So welcome, guys. We got a good one tonight. As you can see from the title of the video, put my glasses on. Yeah, we getting to it tonight, man. Also, if you have not yet, make sure you head over and text the letters EZ to 980-825-4360. Again, that's EZ to 980-825-4360. If you would like to attend our next one-day Business Funding Made Easy Masterclass, 28th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're VIP, you will be on a live stream from 9 a.m. to 2:30-ish. So 2 p.m. to 2:30-ish. I do recommend VIP because you get more time, you get more one-on-one time, you get chances to ask questions as we go along throughout the actual seminar. And again, this is the Business Funding Made Easy Masterclass. It's a one-day event where you literally get the blueprint and the game plan to get your first or your next $100,000 in business funding. We made it simple for you guys, right? It's free for general admission. The VIP is $147. So we try to make this as easy and as affordable as possible because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily about information, it's about execution. So we pride ourselves here at the CBCA Network by having the most executors, whether that's personal students, personal one-on-one clients, subscribers. We execute. We get to the bag. We're out here trying to get funding. We're out here trying to grow our businesses, and we're out here trying to, employ people and, strengthen our communities. So welcome, guys. Again, also, if you have not yet, make sure you get your free 80 Paydex cheat sheet. I'll put it up here on the screen. So it is 80paydexcheatsheet.com. And that will give you the blueprint and the guide to get started on how to build your business credit profile in the next 60 days. All right. So make sure you hit that up. I'm trying to, let's see, I leave this up on the screen, man. Anyways, what's going on, family? How y'all feeling out there, man? Y'all feeling good? Hopefully you guys are out here crushing it, man. We got an interesting topic tonight, man. We got an interesting topic. Tonight we're gonna be getting into this WEX, man. WEX is not looking good. I'll say that. Now, if you guys remember in some of my live streams I've been having this year, 2022, I've been talking a lot about WEX, and I've been saying that I'm not recommending WEX, and I've been recommending other no PG gas cards, right? Outside of WEX. And so the day has come where now WEX, Shell, what else? The WEX, Fleet, QT, Shell, 7-Eleven, all of those WEX back gas cards, they will now be asking for a personal guarantee. And so for those of you that are new to the channel, if you're new to business credit, if you're not sure what a personal guarantee or a PG means, it means that instead of you getting access to funding based on the business itself and not you personally, with a personal guarantee, you are basically guaranteeing that, if things go south or if the business doesn't work out, you will still be personally liable for the debt of this business, right? And so WEX has converted to PG. If you are new, if you're just starting out to get gas cards, if you're looking to get your first gas card, I would highly recommend you slow down on WEX. I will recommend you slow down on WEX. Now, a few things why this may have happened. I honestly, truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that the reason why this has happened is because more and more people like myself, more content creators, and people in the space, people who put out content, have been talking about business credit and have been speaking about business credit in a way that makes it simple, makes it easy, right? Even myself, but they're not really educating people on application and how to actually use business credit. So I think it's twofold. I think a lot of people have just kind of ran off on the plug, so to speak. They basically took the gas cards, tried to get gift cards, went in the gas stations and ordered a bunch of gift cards and didn't pay them back, tried to liquidate the cards. And, WEX has just pretty much closed the doors. Now, here's the other thing that I think. I think right now where the current economy is at, WEX and more of these quote unquote tier one or whatever tier, which I don't really quote tiers. I think that a lot of them now want to see your business profile established before they'll lend to you. But the beauty of the 80 Paydex cheat sheet, right, is that, now I'll put it back up here on the screen, guys. With the 80 Paydex cheat sheet, you have options, right? So let's think about this. Right? And like I said, you pretty much, if you go back and watch any of the live streams that I've done in 2022, when people ask me about WEX, I'm recommending other gas cards. All right. And it's because for me, I don't look at one entity as being better than another. Now, I will say that WEX is one of the larger business funding entities, right? They pretty much have like 70 to 80% of all the gas stations, right? They back them all. So when you're talking about getting a gas card specifically, there are other options out there. Now, here's the problem. When you calculate how many gas stations are within, let's say, a 3 to 5 mile radius of your home or your business, 9 times out of 10 is going to be backed by WEX. And what I mean is, like, for instance, I'm here in Charlotte, right? We have QT, 7-Eleven, we have Shell, we have Valero in some parts of town. We have, QT, Shell, Valero, 7-Eleven. What else do we have? That's a WEX back gas card. Oh, Circle K. All of those gas stations are pretty much, I would say, with anybody in Charlotte, you're probably within about 3 miles of one of those 4. Okay, and it's probably like that in most major cities. So with WEX, you get the convenience. Now, I will admit the WEX fleet card, right, which is more like a all encompassing gas card. You can use it at any pump that accepts WEX cards, right? The WEX fleet card was a game changer because you could actually use it to book travel. Um, Now, will that remain the same? Probably so. But again, I would say for now, guys, let's back away from WEX. Type in the chat. If you have WEX, type in the chat if you have a WEX gas card. I'm just curious for the people that's on the live stream. Do you have a gas card backed by WEX, right? And when I say WEX, I'm talking about, like the Shell, QT, any of the WEX cars, right? The Valero, what else? Chevron, any of them. Okay, yeah. See, Lavonda, she said my Shell gas card was canceled, and I'm not sure why. It's because they play games. You know, they just play games. They've been shutting down a lot of accounts. I had a lot of students who WEX is reviewing their account for whatever reason, mysteriously out of the blue. You may have been paying on time, and then all of a sudden they want to do an account review, and it could be due to the business profile. It could be due to the nature of your business. They could be going back reviewing information that you put on the application. A lot of people were saying to put 3 times the amount of gas you spend to get high limit gas cards, only to then try to liquidate a gas card. It's a bad way to try to use business credit. You kind of playing, you're playing the wrong game by doing that, in my personal opinion. But the beauty of business credit, right? And this is what I always say, and I even posted this on my YouTube, right, and my Instagram. Right, the Sam's Club, that is a gas card. Okay, so you have options, right? You have the City Exxon Mobil, that is a gas card. Okay, so also you have the Synchrony Bank, ConocoPhillips. Okay, I'm trying to get it in focus. Sorry. All right, so boom, you have the ConocoPhillips as well. So we just got to pivot, family. Right now, I'm only recommending BP and Fuel Man gas cards. So if you're watching this and you get access to the 80 Paydays cheat sheet, I will be updating that tonight. And shout out to the person who deleted my whole cheat sheet. Like, y'all savage, man. Like, I don't understand that, man. Like, I'm trying to help the people, free resource, and somebody went in and deleted the whole thing. But I got it back, so it's all good. But man, I'm just like, I really tried it. But yes, I will be updating the 80 Paydays cheat sheet. So we will be getting rid of WEX as one of our recommended gas cards. We are no longer recommending WEX. I told my students about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we moved away from WEX. Not to say that WEX is bad, but I would honestly say if you apply and you're listening to the sound of my voice and you have not yet opened up a WEX card, if you apply for a WEX card after this video, you will be asked to give a personal guarantee. Okay. Let's see. Yvonne says she has the Shell. Yep. Shell is good. Belinda says she has WEX Fleet. Yep. WEX Fleet is the one I used to highly recommend. And because you could book travel with it, right? You can not only use it for gas at any gas station pump that accepts WEX for payment, but you could also use it at you can use it to book hotels, right? And so the WEX fleet card was a game changer for a lot of business owners, right? Because you may have personal credit issues, right? You may not necessarily have your personal credit structured. And that's the beauty of how I kind of came in the game, guiding people on how to actually properly structure your business credit profiles, right? While you're either fixing your personal credit, or if you just don't want to tap into your personal credit to get started, utilize these lines of credit, these business funding avenues that don't require personal guarantees. Now, will this remain the case throughout the end of 2022? I highly think so. I'm pretty sure most business owners who have a WEX, whether it's a Shell, Valero, QT, you probably will be getting some type of account review where they'll go back and review your account and may ask you to give a PG. So just be mindful. They may not, they may or may not. That's just my personal guess. I'm not saying that's the case. But yeah, fam, I mean, we knew this was coming. I've been saying all year that, I've been kind of moving people away from WEX, right? People who book one-on-one sessions with me. If you're part of our 100K business funding blueprint online training, I've been pretty much saying since January of this year that there are other options besides WEX. So, just be mindful, family. WEX is no longer a no PG option as of probably last week or so. Someone said Cheetah Express said got approved for Murphy Fleet gas card for 5K. I believe Murphy is WEX. And the beauty of WEX was that they reported all 3 business bureaus, but we just got to pivot. We just got to pivot, right? Because now, if they are asking for PG for a gas card, I'm not interested. I came in the game with the 2 nav accounts, 2 gas card strategy. So again, if you're watching this at the bottom of the screen, you can go to www.80paydexcheatsheet.com. It's going to show you how to actually set up your 2 nav accounts, show you how to get your 2 gas cards, and it's going to show you how to build business credit with other video trade lines in as little as 60 days. Some people have had success getting their business credit profiles built out in 30 days. 30 to 45 days is normally the average, but make sure you head over to 80paydexcheatsheet.com. But yeah, so with WEX, we just got to pivot, family. We just got to pivot and understand that this could be the case for a lot of different vendors, right? Quill, sometimes they stop reporting, they pause reporting. And if you come in when they're in the pause, it really doesn't benefit you to have that trade line. So this is the game, right? This is why, you guys subscribe to this channel. This is what I'm here for, to kind of bring you the ins and outs, kind of help you guys, as you go along in your journey in any way that we can. But just understand that these types of things tend to happen during an economic quote unquote recession, right? More and more banks start slashing limits. More and more banks start dialing back lending. I haven't seen that yet. A lot of times, for those of you that are coming to the one-day masterclass, we talk a lot about that funding bulls, how to optimize your personal credit, how to structure your business credit profiles, how to make sure you're securing funding for your business in any type of economic climate, right? Because there is a formula, there is a strategy to do this, right? You guys know that I was able to get over $100,000 in funding during COVID. And a lot of that was due to how I had my business structured on the personal side and the business side. Okay. So, just understand that this is the times we in right now. Will WEX go back to a no PG option? I'm gonna have to talk with my peoples over at WEX. I'm gonna have to get some clarity on that. But I would say as of right now, if you're looking for a no PG WEX card, try the little, the hack that everybody was using where they would fill out the first page, close the browser, and then they would email you to finish the application. That used to be the workaround to get, the gas cards to be no PG, where you didn't even have to put in your social. But I would honestly say if you're looking to apply as of today, May 18th and beyond, you are probably going to have to put your social security down and give a personal guarantee for that gas card. It just is what it is. Melissa said, WEX turned me down last week. I mean, hey, they did you a favor. Now, the BP MasterCard is still my go-to, right? I still like the BP MasterCard for a lot of reasons. You guys know, we just had our monthly Q&A call. The BP MasterCard, you can see the MasterCard logo there. because this can become an unsecured gas card, right? Like I can use this for a rental property, right? I can use this to cut on utilities at a rental property. I can use this to pay contractors. And so that's it. To get BP, Fuel Man, the 76 Phillips Conoco. What else? What's some other gas cards? A to B, Road Flex. You got options. You know, Pilot, Flying J, even though it's a net one, they give pretty good discounts, especially for if you sign up and become a member of the RTS gas card program. You can get up to 90 cents off at Pilot, Flying J. So, you know, you get almost 90 cents per gallon off when you're under the RTS gas card realm. So, yeah, we just got to pivot, family. Yes, LeBron said my Shell gas card was canceled. It just is what it is. You know, that's how they do sometimes. My guy Santana, shout out to you. He said, at this time I've amassed almost $80,000 in business funding, and you still going, bro. 80K and still growing. I mean, I salute your success, my brother. Definitely tap in with me, man. I sent you a text as well, brother. So we definitely got to connect soon, man. I want to tap in with you, man, so we can get you to 180K. Let's see. Let's go through the comments, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Did y'all see this coming? Did y'all see WEX doing this? Was this a shock? Did y'all think this was coming? I mean, I honestly am not too crazy. It's not, you know, shocking, right? Now, here's the deal. Will every application be personal guarantee? Who's to say? I would honestly bet money that it is. Just because, you know, banks change the lending guidelines, right? Maybe they had a lot of losses. You know, banks take losses on a quarterly basis. They report earnings. So maybe WEX Bank, they just said enough with the no PG. We want a PG. We want to pull personal credit, right? And they have the discretion and ability to do that. Now, here's one thing I will say for those of you who may not be aware for personal credit cards. If you have a business credit card, and let's just say you have a Truist business credit card, right? What they'll do is probably quarterly or every other month, they're doing soft pulls on your credit. They're doing soft pulls on your personal credit. So they're going behind and checking your personal credit, making sure everything looks good. Chase is notorious for this. They're notorious for pulling that personal credit on a soft pull and either shutting down or slashing limits. Same thing with American Express. It happened to me. I'm in Amex jail right now. So I got to get out of Amex jail. And I'll have a video of that as well. But yeah, shout out to American Express, man. American Express is still pumping, man. We're getting approvals with American Express left and right. But did you guys see this coming? I'm just curious. Let's see. Nicole said, yes, stock market down and real estate is changing. Okay. Yeah, stock market is definitely down. It's definitely a buying opportunity. It's definitely a buying opportunity. Latanya said, I'm trying to get like Santana. Hey, don't even trip, Latanya. We got you, man. You already know you and I a one-on-one accelerator program, so you are already in good hands, man. So Santana said, I did see this coming, and they kind of hinted at this earlier this year. Yeah, they did. You're right. And you know, the thing is, with WEX, they're the big dog, right? They're the top dog. So will other banks follow suit? Maybe. I doubt it, right? Because at the end of the day, there's no incentive to open up these accounts if I have to give a personal guarantee. Right now, WEX, they have the leverage because they have the largest network, right? They have over 40, 50 different gas stations, right, that they're back. BP is pretty much, Fleet Corps is pretty much BP, Fuel Man, and Arco. So they don't have the network that WEX has, right? So I doubt if we ever see BP and Fuel Man go to a personal guarantee. I think this is because WEX has the leverage, being that they have the largest network of gas stations, that they could kind of, move to this, sort of move, right? And I don't even know if it's permanent, Santana. It could be temporary. It could just be, to the end of 2022. Then they may circle back and go no PG. We really don't know, man. But yeah, with the stock market down, economy down, it kind of makes sense. And like I said earlier, really since the beginning of January, I've been more so telling people to get Fleet Core, Arco, BP, Mastercard, Fuel Man. That's been my thing. And then, of course, Sam's Club can be a gas card. So you just got to pivot. We got to pivot. Your business credit cards. You can, use your business credit cards for gas. It's just one of the things where right now we got to pivot. We got to build a profile, but we got to do it strategically. And so I'll be updating that 80 Paydex cheat sheet. And shout out to the haters who literally deleted everything I typed up on there. For those who would like to build a business credit, it is what it is. But yeah, family, we just got to be mindful. We got to be on point. Let's see. Nita's Diva Glam Room said, I applied for WEX card almost 2 weeks ago. Definitely hit me with the PG deposit. Yep. And that's been ongoing. That's like the trend, where they'll say, hey, you got to give us a deposit and we need a personal guarantee. Now, I will say, for this startup company, right, what I've been building since I started this channel, when I applied for WEX, they asked me for a PG and a deposit. It was either give a PG or give a deposit. And I declined neither, because I had other gas cards. But this Synchrony gas card definitely reports to DNB. Definitely reports to DNB. I want to say it reports to Experian also. So check this one out, right? It's backed by Synchrony Bank. If it'll ever focus. Good Lord. But anyway, Synchrony gas card is great. But yeah, they definitely ask for a deposit and PG. Big Daddy B said, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Welcome, my brother. Also, man, make sure you get the likes up, man. In the late, great Kevin Samuels, I need y'all to get my likes up, man. We got to get the likes up, man. I don't understand, man. Where's the love? You know what I'm saying? The likes is the cost of admission, man. It costs you nothing to give a like for the YouTube algorithm. So we got to get the likes up, family. I got a WEX. It's okay. Big Daddy B said they don't work at Costco. Costco has their own Visa and store card for business. Nicole said, Melissa, you mentioned you are a realtor. Do you use your business to approach traditional banks and credit unions to purchase real estate? If so, did you have to get a PG? I would argue to say, Nicole, that yes, you will have to give a PG for most local banks and credit unions. And I want to say, I think you're out in the Midwest, Nicole. I could be wrong, but yes, most local banks and credit unions will want to. They will ask for a PG. I got Samuel Jean Jaquez says, greetings, fam. By far, they all asking to PG. I try most of them, at least the majority of them. Yep. Yeah, they all the WEX cards will be personal guarantee, probably through the end of 2022. Now, here's the hack. If you give a PG, you're still getting a trade line that reports to all three business bureaus. Will it report to personal credit though? That's the thing about a PG. Also, we got to see, right? Because like the Capital One credit card, TD Bank, Discover, all of those credit cards report to personal. So will now giving a PG mean that the WEX gas card reports to your personal? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if that's worth it, man. But you got so many other options. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Uh, Keita Van says, feel better than that. Feel better knowing that this is a trend with WEX. We're starting to feel some kind of way when they ask for a deposit. Nope, you're not alone. That's been the trend probably over the last 45 days with WEX. Between me, my students, a lot of business credit, business funding platforms. It's just one of those things. Banks have lending moves, right there. And sometimes they're in a good mood, sometimes they're in a bad mood. Right now with the economy where it sits, they're probably only going to lend or extend credit to A1 borrowers, which we talk a lot about at the One Day Business Funding Made Easy Masterclass. So make sure you register for that, man. If you have not yet, make sure you head over to text the letters EZ to 980-825-4360. Again, text the letters EZ to 980-825-4360. Make sure you hop on the wait list. We're going to drop the link to get into the Facebook group this week. We also have VIP options available for those of you who would like VIP. I highly recommend it because you get more time, you get more chance to ask questions. You're actually on the live stream on the Zoom. So you actually got a front row seat during the whole presentation. So you can come on mute, ask questions, and hopefully we can get you to that 80K like my guy Santana. But yes, definitely tap in and text that to get access to the Business Funding Made Easy Masterclass. Rev, what's going on, my brother? Rev said I applied for BP and Fuelman at the same time. They flagged me for fraud on the BP application. Never got the BP, but I have the Fuelman. Yeah. I mean, you got Fuelman, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. I mean, Fuelman, BP, Mastercard pretty much report to all three business bureaus. You may can circle back. I know that's been over 60 days, Rev. So I would maybe circle back. And also, shout out to Rev, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my guy Rev YouTube channel, man. He coming out with a channel. You're gonna be dropping some fire for you guys on how to get this funding, man. So make sure y'all tap in with my brother Rev, man. My guy said got 2 wins this week. Bank of America, US Bank 10K, and Bank of California 20K. Let's go. Let's get it. That's 30K in the bag. Love it, man. Love it. Shout out to my guy Rev. Melissa said, I was told it doesn't report to your personal unless you default on WEX. Okay. That makes sense. But I mean, again, to give the PG, I wouldn't do it. Danita said, sidebar, the class shows April 30th in the prompt. Yeah, I got to fix that. Sorry about that. But it is May 28th. So when you get if you're doing the free option, you'll get an email with the link to join the Facebook group probably tomorrow. And if you do VIP, you will get a text and a link with the actual Zoom link. So, and that'll be next week. We'll send it out to all the VIPs next week. So you'll get an email tomorrow to join the Facebook group, but VIPs will also get a text with the Zoom link next week. So thank you for reminding me of that, Benita. I got to go in and change that. Disability says, cannot get approved any further. I have 80 paydays and 85 experience. Can't get approved for biz cards, no PG. What's up? It could be your revenue. It could be your business banking data. Something may be off. It could be the business profile. Maybe you don't have enough trade lines, age trade lines. Usually with the business profile, you want to have some trade lines that are at least 3 to 6 months old. That's really the sweet spot where you start to build that solid business profile. But I would need more data disability to really understand your situation. how much revenue do you bring into your business bank account? Where's your personal credit? Who do you have relationships established with as far as business banking is concerned? It's a lot of data that goes into getting approved for funding. My guy Bob says GM business card is a gold mine. They soft pull Equifax and only reports to SBFE. I've had the card since March and had 2 statements cut so far. The Apple Card trip works with that card as well. Okay, so freeze the Equifax after you apply, Bob, is what you're saying? It works the same as with the Apple freeze your personal after they do the soft pull. That's pretty dope. The GM business card, guys. So you heard my guy Bob say he got 2 billing statements where it only reports to SBFE, and they do a soft pull on Equifax, and you should lock it after you get approved with a soft pull. So shout out to Bob, man, for putting us on game with the GM business credit card. Disability said business only around from November. Chase business account with 4K last month and at least 7K always in it. It could be the profile then. I would have to look at the profile disability. If you are coming to the one-day business funding made easy masterclass, if you hop in VIP, we can kind of deep dive into it. Or if you join our online training program, we do review business profiles there. But I would need more backstory. I would have to really see what's going on. Because when you say you can't get approved, are you getting denied? Are you getting a reason? Or is it just, it's something on the profile? It's got to be something on the profile. Whether it's a mismatched phone number, listings not aligned correctly. It could be a number of different things on their profile. I'm going back through the chat. But yeah, family, just understand my guy, Lonnie, what's going on, my brother? What's happening, man? That's my guy, man. March babies rule the world, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. Me and Lonnie going same month, man. That's my guy. And in the Carolinas, man. So you already know Carolinas in here repping. Donna says, I have fuel man, no PG. They micromanage you, though. Yes, they will micromanage you. They will stay on top of you if you are late. Now, what I always recommend and what I tell my students, when you get that invoice, pay it immediately. As soon as you cut it, if they say it's a net 14, you got 14 days to pay in full, just pay it immediately. Pay it right then on the spot. And if you go back to my first video, the first live stream I put on the channel, I said, and I recommend still, set up auto pay for the gas cards. Just pay the $50. Set up the auto pay for the BP MasterCard. Set up the auto pay for the fuel man. Just set it up and set it and forget it. Now don't go crazy with the gas card. Don't just go swiping to swipe. Don't go crazy, but yeah, definitely set up the auto pay. What up, Regina? Charlotte in the building. Shout out to Regina, man. Crushing it as always. Repping for the hometown. Shout out to Nicole, over 100K in business credit currently. Shout out to you. I'm sorry, Melissa. I said Nicole. Lord have mercy. Y'all forgive me. Yeah, man. Let's see. I'm going through the chat. Disability said, how I tap in to get into detail, brother. So you can join the one-day masterclass. The VIP option is $147 VIP, or we do have an online training program. If you email me at info@cbcanetwork.com, info@cbcanetwork.com, we can get you access to that online training. Let's see. Tony Jones said, I just applied for the GM card. They asked for ID verification purposes, but I did get approved, and it did work with the Equifax freeze hack. Nice. So that's 2 people confirming that you can freeze your Equifax after you get the soft pull approval for the GM business credit card, which is pretty dope. Because yeah, with no hard inquiry, I mean, that's ball game. You know, that's game changer for sure. Melissa said, gave you a light, not sure what's going on, but your content helped me. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. That's the goal, man. You know, we're a community, man. We're a family. We learning together, man. You know, for those of you who subscribe to the channel, I appreciate each and every one of you. We definitely gonna be dropping some more content to help you guys, you know, level up, you know, not only with your funding, man. You know, my goal is not only to help you get the funding, but to help you grow your business, right? We're gonna be bringing on more tax professionals. We're gonna be talking about buying businesses. We're gonna be talking a lot more about banking relationships. So we'll have bankers on the call. We'll really deep dive into the fintech stuff. So we got more coming, man. We're definitely trying to put out as much content as we can to help you guys. So I appreciate that, Melissa, for sure, for sure. The disability, it was a soft pull on Equifax, and then you lock your Equifax when they try to pull hard pull. So it's a soft pull pre-approval. Once you get pre-approved, you accept the pre-approval, you lock your Equifax. Don't lock it before you get the pre-approval, though. It's the same hack for the Apple Card on TransUnion. You go on your Apple iPhone app, you apply with a soft pull, they give you the approval, and then you lock your TransUnion, and when they try to pull it for a hard pull. Bob said, got a credit limit increase with the Citizens Business Card from 7K to 25K. Woo! After 6 statement cuts. I used it about 5K in spend in the first 6 months. Yeah, Citizens is on fire, man. That's pretty dope, Bob. Servia says, appreciate you giving drop. Yeah. That's what we're here for, man. So, you know, that's what we're here for. Anybody got the Road Flex? Yeah, we got a few one-on-one clients that does have the Road Flex. Bull City in the building. Okay, I see you. Bull City, man. Shout out to Durham, man. Right up the road, man. My second home, Bull City. Missed that place. Servia says, what's the lowest credit score you can have to get the gas cards? I would say maybe 600, 620, maybe. You know, if you're in the 620, 650s, you know, you have opportunities. Now, what happens when you're in the 620, 650s, you pay higher interest, and you may not get approved for as much. So let's say you were 720, you may get a $10,000 business credit card. If you're in the 650, 620s, if you get approved, you may get like a 4K, 3K. So that's where the credit score. But it is a lot harder to get approved for funding. So what's up with the BP gas cards? So the BP gas cards are backed by Fleet Corp, not WEX. Tonight we're talking about WEX, but BP is backed by Fleet Corp. So Fleet Corp is BP, Arco, and Fuelman. Bob said GM business card is still a PG, but it's a soft pull only. Got it. Okay. There you have it, man. The bomb on us, man. Go get that GM business credit card. The GM personal card is the same thing, but they soft pull TransUnion. Same hack as well. You can get multiple business cards with GM as well. Get it while it's hot. You heard Bob say it. That's a gem. Bob said, go ahead and get it while it's hot. I agree. You know, run the bag up. If you can get 3 GM business credit cards, go ahead and run the bag up. That's my personal opinion. But again, man, WEX, let me know your thoughts, man. If you're watching this on the replay, comment and let me know. Are you still going to apply for WEX? Would you give a PG to WEX? I personally would not. I personally would not do it. Not for a gas card. Maybe for a GM card, though. But let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think WEX will come back and be no PG, or is it over? I personally think it will come back to the no PG. When we'll never really know, right? We'll never really know. until it comes back. But as of right now, it's the time of this video. If you apply for a WEX gas card, you will have to give a deposit and a personal guarantee. Now, the deposit, they changed it. You don't get it back in 6 months, you get it back in 12 months. And you have to give a personal guarantee. So that's it, family. That's all I got. Again, make sure you text the letters EZ to 980-825. I'm going to put it on the screen. Make sure you register for the next one-day business funding made easy masterclass. It is the only blueprint that you will need to get your first or your next $100,000 in business funding. Okay, it goes down May 28th, 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Saturday, May 28th. So text the letters EZ to 980-825-4360 to get your spot on the waiting list and get registered. We are going to be sending out the email to everyone tomorrow so that you can join the free Facebook group. For those of you that chose the free option, and for those of you who chose VIP, we'll be emailing you out the link to register for VIP. So I hope to see every last one of you guys on the masterclass next Saturday. But I am going to sign off. Keen Advance said, thank you, Audrey. I appreciate it. Very welcome, man. You know, we try to come with the game, we try to come with the gems, and just give you guys the sauce on getting plays, funding, you know, no hacks, no tricks. It's just strategy. It's just knowing what to do and when to do it. You know, the how-tos, and honestly, in entrepreneurship, being a business owner, the how-tos don't matter. The how don't matter. Now, should you have a way and a strategy and a plan? Yes. You should always plan for success. But the how-tos don't matter. I'll be honest with you. You know, you just gotta execute. But yeah, you're very welcome, Keena. And again, family, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It helps our content. Make sure you hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. It helps our content get out to a wider audience. Subscribe to the channel if you like this content. We appreciate the support. Make sure you tap in every Wednesday. Hit the notification bell. We go live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back next week with another live stream, family. So I appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Peace.